what it takes to stay ready as a pro in this league when your number's called?
I mean, you got to stay ready. You just said it. I mean, you have great coaching staff to help you do that. You know, you work on your game, you work on your conditioning, you work on your strength. I mean, we have all kinds of tools to be in shape, to be ready.
What are you trying to accomplish when you go into the game?
I'm trying to win. That's the goal. I mean, we see in the big picture. You know, big picture is winning. So every game, game by game, you go there and impact the game. So that's all. Not like CB.
What is it like for you navigating between playing that zone and playing man-to-man defensively?
We got to be able to alternate. You know, zone gave us some good minutes today. So anything working, we're going to try doing again.
Nikola Jokic officially will average a triple-double this season. How difficult is that to do?
I don't know. I never did it. It's probably pretty difficult, yeah. Let's nicely saying pretty difficult.
And what's it like playing with Jamal Murray when he makes 10 threes in a game?
I mean, you just got to set a good screen. I know he don't like screens, but still I'm going to keep setting it. And just see him shooting the ball, you know, and see that ball going in. He's just there.
Do you think that you would have been able to catch that alley-oop off the backboard?
I was about to, but good thing I was tired, so CB could.
Cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
What do you say about the triple-double?
I've never done it.
You know, the Nuggets need to play him more so we can interview him more in the locker because that guy is great.
He's great. All right, the last five. This is it. Final five of the season for the Denver Nuggets. You see two games. The bookends are the San Antonio Spurs at home on Saturday, and then on the road for the final game. You're right, no back-to-backs. You got two bunnies in there with Portland and Memphis, and then, of course, the three games against the two leading teams in the Western Conference. You win 3 of those final 5, and that gets you to 52 wins, 52-20, and I think that'll be good enough for the 4th.
So do I.
Yeah, I agree with you guys wholeheartedly. And if the Lakers go on any kind of a slide, maybe you can put a little pressure on them too, although they do have the tiebreaker over you, which
I'm looking forward to Saturday against San Antonio. Now, the only issue is who's going to be available for the Nuggets, given, you know, tightness and what happened to Tim Hardaway tonight not returning. You hope it's just precautionary, just because they're in Utah.
Yeah.
Have you ever just
Take 2 aspirin and you're good.
Have you, seriously, in all honesty, when you played and you knew you were going to beat a team and maybe you were a little gimpy, did you just say, okay, I'm going to sit this one out?
Vic, I came off the 7th man and no.
You were good.
I had to play.
You were never good enough to say no. Doug Bowe would have said, what are you thinking, Stiff?
You know, like,
Hands like, get in there. What do you mean? No, you still get it.
Put your uniform on and get out there.
Okay, so we have that answer. We will talk to you again. It's win big, 130-117. What sticks out to you there?
130 points sticks out as a big number to me, Tim.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The offense has just been rolling, just out of control. I'd say within the last 2 to 3 weeks, just a big point total after big point total. But I would say, you know, look, we all know that this team has improvements to continue to make, and we all know that this team has players that's got to get back, and they've got to get back in rhythm and back into their normal slotted time frames and roles. They're the second hottest team in the NBA right now. That's it. They've won 7 straight games, and
Spurs are won 9 straight.
Correct.
So, and they're playing each other next.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're the second hottest team because the Spurs have won, unless the Spurs will lose tonight, but they're not going to. You have that. You had a game that, even though it got a little close for comfort, this is a team that took you really literally down to the wire the last 2 times. They didn't do that here tonight, so that's an improvement over what's happened against the Utah Jazz. And you didn't trail for 1 single second in this game. So
Bruce Brown off the bench tonight, 11 points. He had 4 steals, instant impact. Here's Brucey B in the Nuggets locker room.
All right, Bruce, 7 in a row now. What do you feel like this team has uncovered during this stretch?
I just think we're getting out in transition, getting easy buckets, finding Jamal. He's on a heater right now, and they're just playing together, coming together.
You mentioned the transition. You had 4 steals in that second quarter alone. What were you able to get to there?
Just being aggressive. I think we needed some energy. So I started picking up full. Trying to turn guys, and the ball just kept finding me.
David said after the game that he felt like your play really changed the game in that quarter alone. Can you feel you said you wanted to bring some energy, but can you feel when your team needs a little bit of a boost?
Yeah, I think that's my job. Come off the bench, be an energy spark, and just do my job.
You mentioned Jamal, 10 made threes tonight. How would you describe his three-point shooting and just overall performance this season?
I think Jamal's been great all year. He's an all-NBA player. He's one of the best players in the world, and he's proven that.
Nikola Jokic officially will average a triple-double this season, once again with the numbers he put up tonight. Just how difficult is that to do?
Yeah, that's super hard to do, especially when the whole game plan is geared to stop you. And he's also the best player in the world, and he makes the right play every single time, no matter what the circumstances. It could be for the game, it could be for anything, and he's going to make the right play if you're open. That's just kudos to him.
You guys have talked about improving defensively. How are you managing and balancing playing man versus zone and what you need to do in those schemes?
It's just, I guess, how we're playing. If we're struggling in man, we go to zone, and if we're struggling in zone, we go back to man. So just different points of the game, try to mix it up, confuse the other team's offense, and get stops. 25
road wins ties a franchise record for most wins on the road. Why does this team find success in hostile environments?
Shit, I don't know. We got to do the same thing at home. We're starting to figure it out. But on the road, we know I think we come together more. We got to execute more. Maybe our turnovers are lower on the road.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Bruce Brown. He's played much better basketball the second half. Have you guys noticed the confidence level go up? He's making his threes. He's impacting the game defensively.
That energy that he had and thing. And you know what I got to do before I go?
What?
Shout out to Honey Bunches. Go ahead.
Is that
Who's that? I'm just not going to let that go.
Does Mary
Honey
Beth
Bunches knows it's for her.
Does Mary Beth know about Honey Bunches? Let's make that clear. Okay.
I think she does, but it's not her.
Shout out to Breaks Plus now for our Breaks Plus Stop of the Game featuring Bruce Brown, who comes up with this steal. One of 4 steals for Brucey B. See you go.
He can still throw it down, too, Devs.
Yeah, he's a momentum changer. You know what's funny? Because we talk about Peyton Watson in this way with the shot blocks. But certainly Bruce Brown with the ability to really get into his defender, get a deflection, get a steal, get into a passing lane, and then finish with a dunk on the other side. It's the same stuff. You know, it's momentum-changing, game-changing type of plays.
I love how he plays defense with physicality. Mm-hmm. He's always got this old nasty
snarl.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, final thoughts here as we say hello to all Honey Bunches out there.
Quickly. We've heard a lot of people talk about Jamal in terms of All-NBA. And I have.
You've spent the entire night trying to cut.
Yes,
yeah.
I have a way. He could sneak into second team All-NBA. So here's first team All-NBA: Doncic, Jokic, Wemby, Shea, and either Jaylen Brown or Cade Cunningham. Now, Cade Cunningham might not even make the 65-game threshold to be able to.
Those are all your MVP candidates.
Correct. Exactly right. The other player of Jaylen and Cade who doesn't make the first team is on the second team with Brunson, Maxey, Anthony Edwards, and Kevin Durant. Then you have third team, Jamal, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Johnson, Devin Booker.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What makes Maxey better than Jamal Murray this season?
Just points per game. I mean, look, it's splitting hairs. I mean, you could
He's
say
in a bigger market.
Yeah,
so
correct.
he's going to get extra votes or whatever. What a joke.
So here's
Jamal's
the thing.
better than he is.
Okay, yeah, correct. So here's the thing. If Jaylen Brown is first team and Cade is not available for the award, then Jamal gets in as a second team.
Which makes you one of the top 10 players.
And there's some financial incentive there.
Yeah.
And
I think it's Jamal's contract?
Oh, yeah. If you're all NBA, that max money increases. Ooh. In fact, I think you get a little extra money.
I get max money when my day.
I tell you what, it's good to be an NBA player, and it's good to be
in today's
Jonas
world.
Valanciunas, who came off the bench, played some great ball. Here's Jonas in the Nuggets locker room.
You've been doing this a long time, but take me inside.